Hello, welcome to the new video Dynasty War. In this video, I'll try to demonstrate how I use Zhang Liao and what I think is a good way to use him, at least right now. So I put him along on the outside border and want him to wander around the outside of the base. And as he does that, he will gain his rage, and then when he uses skill, hopefully he will target the buildings in the inside of the base. He does target defensive structure first, and then it's anything. So there's a great chance that he will target maybe like some of the building, some of the defensive structures in the inside of the base. But if he does attack the buildings on the outside and disconnect himself from the rest of the border, he will walk toward the center and basically get killed immediately. But in this case, you actually see that the Purgatory Tower targeted him, but luckily he was able to use his skill at the right time and get away with it and continue his journey along the border of the base until eventually he clear out like 40% of the base and then die. After that, I'll use Shooter Taishi on the other side, very close to him, to start clear out a path for the main army to advance. So with Lu Bu, Dao Chan, and a bunch of heavy cavalry, they will head toward the center of the base and meet up with Zhang Liao's corpse. At that time, once they pass him, I'll use Dao Chan to revive him so that there are tanks for him, and hopefully he can regain his rage and at least use his skill one more time. But in the first clip, it's very easy because it's a computer generated base. He did destroy like the Purgatory Tower and a bunch of Thunder Formation, so he did a very good job. But obviously, that's a very ideal situation. And in the next clip, you can see what's a more realistic application. Again, I used him on the left, and he broke through the wall. He did his attack, destroy a couple buildings, use his skill. He actually used his skill twice, and this is usually what I get. Either use his skill once or twice. If I'm lucky, he will be able to use his skill 3 times and then he will die. But what's very common is because he's a sword hero, melee hero, he will walk toward the building. He has to walk toward the building, and he will get close to the inside of the base and usually get targeted by Purgatory Tower or Thunder Formation, or even lure out an enemy hero, which can kill him very easily. And that's basically what happened. So in contrast to Shooter Taishi or Zhang Liao, where they're both range hero, this does not usually happen to them because they don't have to walk super close to the inside of the base. But however, Zhang Liao has to walk very close. After he dies, same thing, Shooter Taishi on one side and clear out a path for Lu Bu and Dao Chan to rush in, revive Zhang Liao, and hopefully he can use his skill. In this second clip, he did use his skill once, but he didn't really target the right structures first. And after that, he got targeted by the Purgatory Tower again, and he died. So basically, I think if you were able to use his skill twice, or well, if he will be able to use his skill twice after you revive him in the center of the base, he will basically clear out most of the defensive structures already. That's 20 hits, and that's a lot of damage. If he can do that in the inside of the center of the base, he will definitely destroy most of the Purgatory Tower or the Thunder Formation or Magic Crossbow. But the third clip is a very unique situation. I use him by himself, and they have the Thunder Formation right there. Stop him from using his rage. Well, stop him from building his rage and using his skill. And they have a very strong Thunder Formation and a Magic Crossbow. So he died without even using his skill once. However, I still attack it just like the other two. Use Shooter Taishi next to it, clear out some of the path, use the other troops to rush in, and then revive Zhang Liao. He was able to use at least one more time, and that's it. And then he died pretty soon after that. But it's important to see what he hit. Okay, he usually does not target hero. He has no priority over hero. He has priority over defensive structures. But in this case, his 7th, 8th, and 9th attack attacked Shu, which is very important because those 3 attacks use a lot of damage. And the most important thing is during his skill, he is invincible. He neglected the damage from Zhu's shield, so he's perfectly fine and save my other troops' health because he does like over about 2,000 damage to Zhu. But the funny thing is, Zhu did not die after the 9th hit, but he targeted his 10th strike to Zhang Liao, which basically cut off half of his HP already. So I don't know what's wrong with this that's AI, but it worked anyways. So basically, this is how I use Zhang Liao. If you have any tips or suggestions on how to use him, comment, let me know what I did wrong or what I did right. So I'll see you next one. Bye bye.